Yes, I do have a scratch on here. Got scratched by a freaking cat. Yo, what's up guys? You know who it is, it's your boy Pat Music Production here from Producer Buzz. Today guys, we're gonna be turning the vocals from sounding like this.
Baby, I was in the zone. He was always by my side. Tell me, what did you do? Did you cheat last night? Was it worth you losing out?
To sounding like this.
Baby, I was in the zone. He was always by my side. Tell me, what did you do? Did you cheat last night? Was it worth you losing out? Cause I was an addiction. Yeah, you finish got me feeling. Finish got me feeling. Don't lie to me, no, no. Please don't lie to me, no, no, no.
Now guys, I want to thank you all for your suggestions that you've dropped last week. As you guys know, these suggestions is what keep the tutorials on the vocal presets coming. Today I will be giving you guys the whole vocal preset plus a free FL Studio project file that will have the presets enabled. If you want to use, you can just open up the vocal project and it'll be all there for you. Settings, all the settings will be preloaded for you, so all you got to do is just record, bam 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 bam, load it up and done. Simple as that. So this is here exclusive stuff here for you guys today from Producer Buzz. Now, sorry I didn't upload last week guys, my cousin passed away and I've also been moving, so a lot of things going on. So I will try to, upload more regularly, and since I get my own place I will try to upload at least 2 times a week. But there's so many things going on at the moment and I'm doing my best trying to keep the content rolling so I don't bore you guys. But yeah, I would appreciate if you hit the like at least or drop a comment. I do my best and try my best to give you guys good material. But apart from that, let me stop talking and getting all emotional and go straight into this. If you haven't already, smash that like button and let's do this.
Okay guys, so here we are in FL Studio and I'm going to be running you through the step by step on how to get this. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to record the vocals, okay? So I'm just going to go down here and just show you guys. We're just going to record any vocals and make sure that we record the vocals on the main rec. Now on the main rec, all we're using is a multi-band compressor with the gain here set to minus 2.7 dB. The gain on the mid band is 8.4 and the gain on the high band is 3.9. Everything else is taken from the vocal preset. So if you go side, down here and click on vocal preset, then all you gotta do is change those settings on there. You will have the same settings as me on the screen. Now when we do that guys, we're also gonna add sound goodizer and select C. As you can see, it changes my voice, and C is what we want. This is what we're using. Obviously without it, this is what it will sound like. So this is what we're gonna record our main vocals into FL Studio as, and we're just gonna press record. Now when you want to press record, you want to make sure that here at the bottom this is red. This needs to be selected red. If this isn't red, just make sure you click on it and select it red on the main record, that is on that channel where it says main record. At the bottom needs to be red, and this means that this is the main recording input that we're going to be using for FL Studio. So I'm just going to mute these and just say anything. So this, you guys are going to start recording on your track, right? You're going to press record, and also if you right click, you want to make sure you just unselect everything and just select the audio here. So we're just recording the audio and none start time, just like that, and press record when you're ready. So record and play at the same time. Yeah. This is just a test, yeah. So I just done anything there. I'm just gonna clip this into a cell at the top here, and that's what you guys need to do. When you drag it down, it will stick to that cell. You see that? So we're gonna press shift and just click on it and drag down once. So on the keyboard, we're actually holding shift on the keyboard and dragging down with the right mouse key button, and we can keep doing this as many times as we want, but we only want it 4 times. And then what we're going to do is we're going to separate these into different vocal channels. So as you can see at the top, we've got 15, 16, 17 and 18. They're all linked. All these vocals are linked to all of these different vocal channels. So, you know, 15 is the main vocals, 16 is the stereo reverb, 17 is the backing reverb, and 18 is a stereo effect. Now, keep in mind that all of these are linked to the other channel, but also keep in mind that we're using same vocals, just one vocal duplicated 4 times, as we've done here. And every vocal is going to have different effects. So what we're going to do is, on the other ones here below, we're going to just click on here and click on Make Unique. And we're doing that, you will see a hashtag 2 at the end. Go to the bottom, do it to the one below it, and hashtag 3, and then do it to the last one. So it doesn't matter how many you got, you need to make them unique. This way, whatever we do to one sound won't affect the others. So if we decide to edit it in Edison or edit the sound, it won't have any effect, as well as selecting the vocal effect channel here at the top. So the first one's going to go 15, second one's going to go 16, third one 17, and last one 18. Now you guys can use any 3 kind of vocals, you know, wherever you place them, 1, 2, 3, 4, keep them next to each other so you know it's the vocals. Whatever numbers you guys select in your effects is the numbers you link it to. And now when we play it, this is what we get. Obviously don't record. Just a test, yeah. You guys see, we've got that same effect. Now obviously there's a lot of things going on here in the vocal effects. So guys, before I show you these vocal effects, you can download this whole FL Studio project, and you can also download these presets. So I'm going to save these vocal presets, file save as. On my desktop, I am going to make a new folder called I'm gonna make a new folder called the Weekend Vocal Presets 2021, and I'm gonna save these for you. So this is gonna be the main break. I'm gonna save all the others. So this is the main vocals, stereo reverb, so just, I'm just saving these for you guys. I'm going to show you how we're going to use these. So background reverb and also stereo effect. File and also stereo effect. So we've got 5 different vocal presets here, guys, and if you want to open them on any channel you want, like let's say you go to 50, you just right click, click on file, and then you go to the top here, open track mixer state, and you will see that you will have this folder which you downloaded, and let's say you want the main vocals, so you select main vocals. And then, boom, main vocals are loaded. All the right settings and everything is loaded here on the right hand side. And if we go to 51 and follow the same process, file, open mixer state, and let's say background reverb, boom, you get the background reverb loaded. You will need Panagement 2. There's a download link below if you guys want to download it. But yeah, you get the point. You can load up the same effects that I've got right here and to use this. So now I've showed you how to lay out your vocals when you record them, and the effects and the presets, how to load the preset. Now I'm going to show you what effect I used. So on the main record, I already covered that at the start of this tutorial, what we used. If you don't know, go quickly back and then you will see what I did. The main vocals, guys, we use Sound Goodizer on top of this, and on the Sound Goodizer we actually use the mode A, and what this done is it gave us this right kind of effect to sound like The Weeknd. Then we used Fruity Parametric EQ2, and on here we went to presets and we selected vocal presence, and then what we did, just notch down, notch up and notch up. Don't be too worried, just easing it off a little bit like that. Then Fruity Multiband Compressor, we changed the settings completely. So the threshold on the low band here, guys, is again, you can look up here on the hint panel if you need to see the figures. So if you make the YouTube video full screen, you will see the figures. And the threshold is minus 18.0 dB, ratio 2:1, the knee 67%, attack 10 milliseconds, release 100 milliseconds, gain minus 2.9. The mid band is minus 20.4, ratio 2:1, the knee 78%, attack 10 milliseconds, the release 100 milliseconds, and the gain 5.6 decibels. The high band, which is the last band on here, the threshold is minus 20.1, ratio 2:1, the knee 82, attack 10 milliseconds, the release 100 milliseconds, and the gain 10.1 decibels. Now we're using something called Vocal Doubler. You guys can go and download it from Producer Buzz. Again, link in more description of this video. And what you're going to do is you're going to set the effect here on the main vocals to 50% halfway. And then once you get this, you want to set it all the way to the top and just all the way up like that. So it's just like this. So the separation is 100 and variation is 0 with the effect 50%, and this will basically separate the vocals in halfway without adding much effect and just keeping it really nice. And then what we done is we used Modern De-easer, again free to download, guys, link in description from Producer Buzz. You can download this, and what you will do, guys, on here on the ratio, set it to 0.30, the width to 10, and all these other ones, if you click on the preset and select vocal preset here on the side, you will get the vocal preset settings just like this, and it will stick to everything. So just like that, you can get those settings really simple. And this basically just takes away the harsh frequencies, makes it sound good. So it makes it sound like this. I'll show you guys.
Baby, I was in the zone.
See, without it,
You was always by my side.
and with it on,
Tell me, what did you do? Did you cheat last night? Was it worth you losing out?
and obviously, guys, I'm going to show you these other sounds, what they do as well.
Baby, I was in the zone.
So, you know, we got the reverb, the background reverb, and we also got the stereo effect. Just a stereo effect on its own. Just, you know, I like to separate all the channels, gives us more control over what we're doing. Really cool. Now, guys, the last effect, just a Fruity soft clipper with a default settings. So if you just go on there and on your settings, and you can find Fruity soft clipper, which is right here. Ta-da-dum. And you guys will, you know, might have a different location, but it's just simple as that. Have it right there at the end. And that's that for the main vocals. Then we've got stereo reverb. So on stereo reverb, guys, we added reverb 2 with default settings, full input amount. Then reverb 2 again with only 25 input amount. Again, look at the hint panel here. You can see the figure change. 25%. Boom. Keep it there. And the wetness goes all the way up. So put the wetness from here. Bam. Make it really wet. Then Fruity Parametric EQ2. And all you want to do is go on preset and select vocal presence. And boom. Just keep it there. Sound Goodizer on there. All the way up on the band A. Just to lighten up the reverb. And Fruity Stereo Shaper on there, guys. Yeah. With the variation separated to the right, write delay on 21. So you want to keep it around 20 milliseconds, anywhere around 20, just like that, boom. And what that does is it makes it sound like this. I'll show you. I'm going to turn it up for this demonstration. So the volume's on 45%.
Baby, I was in the zone. You was always by my side. Tell me, what did you do? Did you cheat last night? Was it worth you losing now?
So that gives us that really nice kind of ambience reverb, but we set it to 45% as we're going to have the main vocals on top of that, just giving us that right punch.
Baby, I was in the zone. You was always by my side.
And now on top of that, we're going to add another reverb, which is like the background reverb. Now this background reverb, it's like just a pusher, you know, giving us that extra push. And what we did is we added something called Panagement 2, guys. So, you know, you can add it right at the bottom on here or have it at the top, it doesn't matter. You can just click on it. And basically the settings you want here is the size halfway, wetness all the way up, decay halfway, and select the heaven. Now this spot here, you can put it anywhere, but make sure it's here in the middle, just on top of that circle, boom, right there. Don't think about it too much, where just drop it anywhere around the top, and that's that. And this is what it sounds like, the reverb. I'm just gonna isolate it for you guys. So again, the input that we have on here is 65%, but we're going to take it all the way up. Now, as you can see, it's still got a lot of thickness, so we added a fruity EQ here on the slot 3. And what we did is we killed off all the lows, so both of the lows are been taken all the way down, the first lows, and then the band 3 is just here on -8 dB. Again, look at the top here, look, -8 dB, and the fourth band -3 dB, and the last 3 bands stay the same. And it basically turns it from this to this. Do you see what I mean? And that's basically, we just cutting off the low frequencies, and then we added another reverb on there with the wetness set to 73-74%, just like that. Everything else stays default, and we get this nice kind of reverb background effect. Now the thing is, okay, there's a lot of reverb, but obviously once we mix it with the main vocals, it's gonna sound nice, give us that the weekend type of vocal effect. Now on here, guys, as you can see, the stereo reverb, once we mix it with the background reverb, it sounds much better. Also, Panagement 2 is free to download, link in my description, again, free from Producer Buzz. So there's free VSTs you guys can download. So these are the two reverbs playing together now. Now don't forget, the volume effect is 65%, around 64-65. Whoa! And obviously once we turn the main vocals into that,
Baby, I was in the zone. You was always by my side. Tell me, what did you do? Did you cheat last night? Was it worth you losing out? 'Cause I was an addiction.
okay, so the last one is just like the stereo effect that we're gonna have on here, just like this. Now the stereo effect is only in on 20%, so I'm gonna turn it up.
Baby, I was in the zone. You was always by my side.
So to get this stereo effect, use Soundgodizer, and we're using C, just to kind of multiply the A, C and D that we've mixed in the Soundgodizer to give us that the vocal effect of the weekend. Then we're using Fruity Stereo Enhancer, and what you do on here is select None, Post, and take this little lever from the middle and turn it all the way to the right, and that's all you do. Then Fruity Parametric EQ, and what you want to do is just kill off the lows like that, and then 5, 6, 7. Just make them a bit higher. So don't think about it too much. Drag them down like that, and then 5, 6, 7. So just so you have this little wave coming up, and then boom, just like that. Simple as that. And then in Edison, this is something I use. We don't need that. I can delete that. Just those 3 settings really, and this is what it does.
Baby, I was in the zone. He was always by my side. Tell me what. Baby, I was in the zone.
Now don't turn it all the way up, guys. Sorry, my bad. Turn it to about between that 50 and 40, otherwise you're going to get this echoey kind of effect, which you don't want. So 46, 45 is perfect.
Baby, I was in the zone.
Just like that.
He was always by my side.
My bad. And then obviously we're going to turn that down just 20% on the input. And once we mix all of these 4 together, we get this effect. Check this out.
Baby, I was in the zone. He was always by my side. Tell me, what did you do? Did you cheat last night? Was it worth you losing out? 'Cause I was an addiction. Yeah, your fitness got me feeling. Fitness got me feeling.
Hey. Whoa.
Don't lie to me. No, no.
Hey.
Please don't lie to me. No, no, no.
Oi, oi. Guys, there we go. A free vocal preset for you. Showed you how to install it. You can also download the FL project, and also showed you how it works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's go straight back out.
Okay guys, I just want to thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, just drop the comments below. Again, drop your suggestions below on what you guys would like to see here next week. If not next week, it'll be in the week after that, as I'm moving next week, because everything's gonna, everything's gone. As you can see, my furniture's already gone there, so I've got a lot of things and a lot of stuff to do, but I've got to get the internet there as well, so there's just a lot of things. If I get time, maybe I will show you guys the new room, and obviously I'm going to be trying to doing it up and stuff. But I'm pretty super excited because it's going to be a huge bigger room, and I'll get a lot more stuff. And plus I'm going to have an extra studio that I'm going to be setting up in an extra cellar kind of studio. It's going to be sick. So I can't wait to show you guys everything that we're going to be doing. Apart from that, see you guys again soon. Peace out. Subscribe. Ciao.